Coverage of the BMW Championship is about to begin. Hello everyone, Luke Elvey here alongside 2002 PGA champ Rich Beem. Beamer, this is exciting, isn't it? We're getting into the big stuff here. Looking forward to seeing who goes on to win this FedEx Cup.
Luke, always a blast being alongside you, my friend. Looking forward to seeing how this quest for the FedEx Cup shakes out this season.
I know, I can't wait. Let's get back down to the coverage. And here we are with the third shot. Wow, from a dodgy lie, Rich. How special was that? And that'll be a big boost to his standings on the leaderboard. Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
This one was a great chip in. I could watch this all day.
He's currently tied for second. And Rich, the second hole in play for the championship is a little different than the route in the members face. It's the 13th on the card. Take us through it.
It is. It's a very strong par 3, just over 210 yards. But this green is very deep, so it wouldn't surprise me to see this hole playing somewhere over the 225-yard mark. It's very narrow, very long, and very difficult.
This would be a great par putt if he can make this.
What a putt. Started this perfectly.
Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Currently 1 under for the round. Now we head to the first of the par 5s in operation, the third hole, Rich.
Big hitters will be able to take advantage and drive it over those bunkers down the right-hand side, leaving a very straightforward and basic second shot back up the hill.
That's the kind of strike that's going to make them come back every day of the week. Setting up here, looking at an elevated green. Going with the 3-iron. Close to the surface here, the green side rough. This would be a great up and down. Didn't that look good for a long time? Just a short putt remaining here. He's currently tied for 4th. Reached the 4th hole, a relatively short par 4.
At 400 yards, yes, Luke. Big hitters once again can take the fairway bunkers out of play. Second shot again will be uphill to a ginormous green.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
He's found the surface. Good chance here. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She made bogey, gave one back on the last hole.
This should play. And back to the course with the live action. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
not sure if they understood the lie of the land there, Rich. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
This is what they have left for par.
A bit long on that one.
That's a good bogey in the end.
Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Rich, we head to the 5th on the property, and we really need to position our tee shots here, don't we?
We do. This is a very interesting, cool hole, Luke. This is kind of like a fairway and then second shot green and not much else out there that you really want any part of. Miss the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Don't hit it in there because you're going to make at least 5, if not worse.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 180 yards.
Opting for the 4-iron here. That was a top effort, that one. So close to going down.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Only 2 shots off the pace. How close was that to going down? Oh, I like the look of that shot there, Beamer.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
1 stroke behind her rival this week.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Rich, the 6th hole's a par 4 measuring under 400 yards, but there's still plenty of focus needed here.
It's just a straightaway hole, Luke. A lot of players can go ahead and take a long iron and just wedge it on from there. I still think, though, the big hitters are going to give it a run and just take out the driver and whip it on up there.
Choosing the 9-iron here.
Wow, did this come out beautifully?
Well, that's beautifully judged. A fair bit on the line here. Spot the top 5. A good stroke. Beautiful shot. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves. A chance to keep it rolling. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Second shot here on the 7th. Big putt for par coming up. It's on a great line. Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. Currently 1 under for the tournament. Let's see what happens here at the 8th. No, that's not the shot they wanted. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Going with the 6-iron here. Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. 7 feet to the cup. Just didn't drop. His next putt is for bogey.
The putt drops, and we're moving on. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rival's scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
The finishing hole on the outward half, the 9th, another good par 4.
It is, Luke. The fairway pinches in quite narrowly up there where the bunkers come into play. Second shot, maybe slightly back uphill. to a green that is absolutely colossal.
Lining up from around 160 yards. Just 2 shots behind. Opting for the 6-iron. Not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. Trying to get to 1 under here with this putt.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Yeah, nice effort from him. He bounces back from the bogey at the last hole.
I will take that also into the top 5 now.
Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She had a bad previous hole, came off with bogey.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Here we go, Rich. The back 9 on Sunday. What are your thoughts so far?
Well, it's been great watching this player get the best of their rival, but still a long way to go until the end of this tournament. Let's see how it shakes out.
Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here. Come on, sit. A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Not too sure what they were thinking. Too much club.
That is absolutely brilliant. The rarest of shots.
Out of the rough, into the hole. Thank you very much.
Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay.
Yeah, they were looking at an up and down, but just down.
Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played.
Teeing off here at the 11th.
That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? Oh, Henny, that looks like a putrid lie. Is it bad?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut. This is not sitting nicely.
Opting for the 9-iron. Oh, caught up in some branches. That's not the shot they're after.
Now from that lie, missing the green was always an option. That's some nasty stuff they were dealing with there. Great shot.
An opportunity to make a par here. That gets the job done.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Some strong holes on the inward half of this golf course, Rich, but there's no one longer than the 12th, the par 5.
There is not. It is absolute bombs away off the tee shot for these players. They can get it up and over a small rise. The ball will chase down and give them a thought. A thought, will they try and reach this 630-yard par 5 with the water in front? No thanks, I'm laying up, and I never say that.
That makes its way to the first cut. And here we are with the third shot. He shares top spot. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Let's see what happens here at the 13th. Looks to be going with the 6 iron.
That one's headed right and staying right.
Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Yeah, this is sitting up nicely. It's not going to cause any troubles.
Getting ready to play their third. He leads the field by a stroke. Time now for the 4th shot. His putt is about 8 feet.
Better than most.
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. A little slide happening here on the leaderboard. See if he can bounce back. Looking at a par 5 here.
That double bogey on the last hole, well, it's going to leave a mark. There's no doubt about it. Not really what they were hoping for there.
Sitting at -1, tied for 5th. Attaboy, good shot. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Just a stroke behind the leader.
Not too sure that was, but that didn't even come close to resembling a golf swing.
And the players left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here. This is important. Big par putt here.
This one's online. Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson. Wow, what a save.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
The 15th for the tournament is the 17th on the golf course, Rich, a long par 3.
It is just over 220 yards to a heart-shaped green, but I can promise you, Luke, there is nothing lovely about this hole. It is strong. There's water left that you want no part of. You bail out to the right, you're in the bunkers. I'm going to take 3 and move on to the next.
Sitting at 1 under. Currently tied for 6th. Oh, I thought that one was going in. This putt about 11 feet in distance. It's got a chance. And the putt drops. Now even par heading down the stretch.
Inching their way closer to the top of that leaderboard. Can't afford any mistakes from here on in.
And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Trailing by a few shots after that hole.
Decisions to be made off the tee here, Rich, at the 16th hole.
At just under 400 yards, Luke, I just don't see most players taking out driver and giving it a go. Just hit an iron short left of that fairway bunker. wedge it on, make your birdie.
Oh dear. Can he get out of here?
They'll have to get their best bunker technique out here because this is nasty.
No green in red, but a chance to save their par. This putt right on 12 feet to the hole.
This putt to try and save their par.
Surely it's going to.
So no movement on the leaderboard, remaining at even overall. Couple of strong finishing holes to finish up here, Rich. First, let's take a look at the 17th.
Yeah, it's just about 420 yards, and you want to favor down the left-hand side as this fairway does move left to right. You avoid those fairway bunkers. The second shot, you have to be precise with your distance control because this green has got a lot of movement on it, a lot of little bowls to it.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
And not a bad approach. Will be putting. Setting up here with a very long putt.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Appears to have overcooked this one.
A par putt awaits.
This one's looking good.
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard.
So no movement there. He stays at even with the card. And the finishing hole at the south course of Wilmington's famous country club. Reach a really good par 4.
Just over 440 yards. The bunker down the right-hand side off the tee is only reachable for the big hitters. Second shot, slightly back up the hill to a 2-tiered green. Distance control is imperative.
Just in case Lexi thought that she was going to dominate the match today in this rivalry, he's come out and put that down, laid that gauntlet down, and now I think things will get interesting.
And this putt for a final score of 71. And that signs off on today's round.
Well, Henny, when we saw this player pick out Lexi Thompson as their rival, we thought, wow, that was bold, that was ambitious, but they were up to the task and delivered the win.
Luke, Lexi does not take any prisoners. This player challenged her at the beginning of this event and beat her in the end. Great to be able to follow this individual battle throughout the event.
On behalf of Rich Beem and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.
Hi there and welcome to the game. That is PGA Tour 2K23. Glad to have you along for the ride. Let's see what we can do out there. We are playing match play today. This is going to be a good one. Let's get this. All right, let's let her fly. Let's go. Well, that's not a great one. And setting up from around 120 yards out. And second shot here on the first. I'm sure you didn't plan that one. Did you plan that one? All right, this is your fourth shot. Where's this one going? That's going to miss the green. Unfortunate. All right, let's see what happens. This is his third shot. Okay, here's your fifth. That shot got a little bushy. All right, let's drop this one in, snag that double bogey, and move on. Just, yeah, a little too much on there. They're going to go to one up over you if they sink this. Ooh, just missed. All right, here's a 7-foot putt. This putt's going. All right, solid putt. All right, if they sink this, they're going to go one up. And that one will drop. And your friends one up on you after that first hole. All right, interested to see what you have in store for us here. Looks like he's got around 145 yards to go here. And they've chosen the pitching wedge. Be careful with this one. We're in the deep stuff. That was good stuff. And let's see how he does from the green side rough. He's got a long putt to deal with here. I wouldn't want to be in his shoes. Ooh. Okay, you need this to win the hole. Well, it's heading towards the hole. Yikes, that went right by. And he's setting up for the bogey putt. Okay, let's tap this one on in and move on our way. And after that hole, we're all square in this match. Here we go, par 5 coming up. Looks like we're heading to the fairway here. All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here. Let's see what his second shot looks like. This one's going to get a little gritty here in the sand. And here's your second shot on the third. Safely on the green. Okay, let's see if we can get this out of here. All right, here we go. This is his fourth shot. All right, drop this and you'll go one up on your opponent. Just a little too much power. And this putt to go one up for the match. Okay, let's go. Dropping it in there for birdie. And after that one, you are one up in the match. Good luck here on this par 3. We're going right of the pin. Well, that's okay. That's okay. We'll get on the green, maybe on the next shot. He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole. Oh yeah, this one's heading for the green. And second shot here on the 4th. They sink this putt, we'll be back to all square. Oh. And this will save your par. This putt's tracking. Nice putt. And if he drops this, he'll have the hole. And that putt safely in its home. And that hole will be halved. And let's see how we do here on the 5th. Oh, that's off track. Shake it off. All right, let's see how he does here on this hole. All right, here's his second shot. And from here, he's got 230 yards to the pin, or somewhere thereabouts. Going with the 5-wood on this one. A little too much to the right. You might need a club or two extra from here. This is really deep. Missed the green on that one. And let's see what happens. This is his 4th. This is what our 3rd shot's looking like. Okay, drop this and you'll go 2 up on your friend. Well, the putt appears to be on line. Oh, I guess we're just gonna have to roll with the bogey here. He's got 3 feet to go. And that putt will drop. Here is the bogey putt. And that hole will be halved. Here we go. Par 4 ahead of you. All right, let's see what he does on this one. All right, he's in the first cut of rough here. Five iron on display for this one. Here's our second shot on this 6th hole. Well, you're not going to hit every green today. That's all right. Setting up for our 3rd shot. Setting up his 3rd shot here. This one to save par. Just a little bit aggressive there. And they'll take this all square if they can sink this. Oh. 12 feet to go. This one's on a good line. Bit long on that one. Well, let's just try to sink this one for the double bogey. Nicely played. We'll be back to all square if they drop this putt. All square after that hole. This one's heading a little bit too much to the right. And let's see what you do off the tee here. There you go. That's what you want. This putt is incredibly long. I personally don't have faith that he's going to do it. But let's tune in. Let's see what's going to happen. And 14-foot putt for him. That putt will drop. And this putt drops. You can go one up. Looking good. So good. Oh, lovely shot. And after that hole, you are one up on your friend. Here comes a par 4. Well, let's regroup. Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does. Looking good off the tee. Okay, he's in the fairway sand. Let's see what happens. Well, this is definitely in the sand. Let's see what goes down for him. This is very, very sandy. Let's get out of here. All right, not a whole lot of work left to do here. Nice shot. And if you sink this next putt, you will win the match. Let's do this. Nice work out there. That's your second birdie in a row. And you managed to pull off the win in this match. I'd like to congratulate you. Walking away from this one at 2 up is good work all around. And that's going to do it for